Buddy asked, but here I am again for another story time. So, rock with me. This is when I learned that you cannot trust people. People will deceive you to your motherfucking face, and it'll be the same people that you thought was the homies. So, I was in a fraternity, right? I had 88 brothers, and I ended up living in the chapter house, right? With a roommate. Me and this kid lived together for 3 years, considered himself to be my best friend. So our first year living together, we lived in the fraternity house. We had a shared bedroom, and we both were still getting things from our parents, right? Dude's parents was lit. They was buying him like the Costco jumbo packs of shit. So he was getting like 30, 40 like surplus of items, right? And he would just keep it all in like one spot in our bedroom, right? And we lived in a fraternity. We had 88 brothers, right? So we shared with the bros. And for some reason, our room became the chill spot. We had a TV. We had 2 couches. Like, we had the biggest room in the house. So our room just came to be the chill spot. And so bros would literally come over and eat lunch, come over, eat dinner, watch TV, like in our room, right? And our door was almost never locked. So with that being said, people was always in his shit when we weren't there. It got to the point where halfway through the year, he literally would be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I had 50 of these, now I have 15. And I'm like, I don't know. You feel me? It's like I would only eat the shit that he would literally give me. Like, if he wasn't standing in the room saying, you want some or you want this, I wouldn't take it. Like, you feel me? Like, this, it's not mine. And my mom did, you feel me? She wasn't saucing me like that. But every now and then she would do the best she could. She would send me stuff. She'd give me big boxes, whatever. I had my own ways to eat. And even when I didn't, I wasn't taking his. So, but rock with me. So, fast forward to, I believe, our 3rd year of living together. This is now senior year, right? And I need to go pick up some greenery from one of the homies that used to live in that house with us, right? And so I pull up on his new spot, and lo and behold, it's him, 3 other people who were in my pledge class, my brothers. Like, we came in this shit together. We came in like this together, arm in arm. You feel me? Like, these are supposed to be the closest members to me in the fraternity, right? And so it's the one guy I live with, niggas that I came in with, and one other dude who just is a part of the circle who I believe was older than us, right? Tell me why. I walk in the room and they all in there just chilling. And I tell dude what I want, boom, boom. He doing his do. And as he's doing it, he's just like, haha, yo, y'all remember? And he look at everybody in the room like, y'all remember how when we lived in the Frouse 2.5 years ago, we all used to steal Mitch's stuff and his snacks and say, Chuck did it? Whole room. Yeah. Damn, dog. Ha ha. Me. What? Yeah, this shit was funny. Took my shit. That's not funny. You telling me you was lying on me, dog. Like, literally, all y'all are telling me y'all lied on me together and you thought it was fun. People die over lies, dog. So you're willing to put my life in danger, in jeopardy, for a giggle. And you're thieves. You've been robbing this man blind, bro, for a year. So not only are you liars, you're thieves, and you're cowards. Because you couldn't even own up to the shit that you was doing because you knew it was wrong. If I'ma do some shit, I'ma say I did it. You feel me? I'm looking at this man in his face, telling him I don't know what's going on. And in the back of his head, he's thinking I'm a liar, right? And so this is another thing that I learned in this situation. First, I learned just don't trust motherfuckers. You feel me? Don't trust them. Second, I learned not everybody who says they're your friend is in your corner. And third, I learned the importance of having hard conversations because I went home. I went straight home and still live with this man. Put my down as soon as I got in there. I said, yo, we need to talk. He's like, all right, what's good? I was like, all right, bro. So you know how we lived in the house when you had all those snacks and shit, you be asking me like, what happened to your snacks and shit? It's like, yeah. Tell me why I just left the house. And these niggas just started laughing. Saying, remember when we used to lie and say Chuck was the one stealing all that stuff? And he said, oh. And I said, bro, you were mad all your stuff was disappearing, like it was getting stolen? He said, yeah, it was always getting stolen. And they were telling you I did it? Yeah. And you lived with me for 3 years and you never once decided to have that conversation with me? All right, so you just as much as a fuck nigga as them. You just as big of a bitch and a coward as them. And it just made me start to wonder, like, how many underhanded, shady things did he possibly do to me, say about me, in order to get his get back? Like, how many times did me misplacing something really just mean he was stealing my shit? How many pieces of clothing did I lose because you were a bitch and believe in lies. You feel me? So it's like, for anyone who sees me today and wonders why I keep my distance from most people, it's because of bullshit like this, dog. I don't have time for these games, bro. And I don't have time to play this psychological warfare with people. What I do and say is 100% the truth and 100% authentic at all times. I've been faced in the past. You see, this was literally 5 motherfuckers sitting in a room laughing about the lies they was telling, and not one person was like, damn, we shouldn't have done that. And then the person who was getting the story never thought once to confirm it with me. Yeah, I just don't fuck with people. I'll be dolo. That was really my conclusions. Like, yeah.